If you feeling, 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 if you feeling. If you feel it. If you feeling, 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 if you feeling. You feel it.
All right, folks, here we are, right back at you. Listen, it's the Thirsty Turtles are playing back-to-back, so that's why you're seeing them on the ice again. And joining me is our main man, Mr. Jacob Murphy. Jake, how did you guys do in your last game?
It was a great game, Guy. We tied 1-1. I think we played the best goalie in this entire tournament, and he stood on his head. And meanwhile, here comes Glauner with a shot, and it goes way out of play.
That puck's going to go up. One of the kids is giving chase. They might have a souvenir.
That's a souvenir to keep for life. And if they're lucky enough, Guy, you should go down there and sign it for them.
Well, I don't know about that. That could devalue that puck very, very quickly.
You go from $2.99 to $1.99.
That's right.
But that's the inflation-killing, strategy that this country needs.
That's right. Well, yeah, we got to put somebody in office that can do that.
Well, Guy for president, 2024.
Prohibition facing off in their end against the Thirsty Turtles. Turtles win it back to Dickeroff. He definitely shoots that puck a little bit wide, so no one could even get close to it, which was nice.
Well, and Prohibition had a rough go this morning, I heard, and lost, I believe, 8-3.
Yeah, at one point that game was 2-2.
Wow.
Oh, shot. Chirac with a good save there. And that puck bounced up onto the net, and we're going to have a face-off to the right of big Jacques Chirac.
Well, and Jacques Chirac is a Bandits legend here with our last 2 weeks of broadcasts.
Oh, is he ever, right?
He, stole the show there for the Steel team and got a couple big wins for them. So Chirac is coming off back-to-back championships here.
Shot deflected just over the net. Chirac tried to glove it, wisely let it go. Rebound, back out in front.
Just a bit wide on that backhand. I don't know if it was a pass, but it served to end up being one.
This game should be interesting because both teams have played. The Turtles are actually playing back-to-back. So they may try and keep a little in the old tank here before they get too crazy. We'll have to wait and see if there's any strategy that way to conserve their energy.
Well, I'll say something real quick, Guy. I know that Chase Crow is on this team, and Crow has a tent outside. He's been here since 8 in the morning, so you can only imagine what he's been doing. And meanwhile, how about Chirac with the big save on Quentin Kirby?
Hey,
and a nice job
play
there.
Yeah, that was a great play. Number 6 digging it out from behind the net, and 9 with a great shot. Good save by Chirac. I like having Murph here because he actually knows some of these guys. Me and Landon are just calling out numbers. Like this guy I liked this morning. Who's number 10?
It's funny. You put me on the spot. I don't know him. I know his last name is Berterac or something. He played for Alabama. He's a good player.
Yeah.
Mostly a defenseman. I'm not just saying that because I can see his gear.
Look at him come back around the back check here.
It's a solid back check. They got John Farr out in front of the net. And you called his last game there. How did John Farr do? Was he being a little aggressive like he normally is, or is he kind of taking it off?
He took it off a little bit. What he was aggressive on was making plays and passes. He had personally about 4 shots on net that game, which is quite a lot.
That's a lot for big John Farr. Good for him as he sat there right there in the slot. Meanwhile, the Turtles going behind the net. And of all the jerseys you've seen so far, Guy, do you think the Turtles have the best one?
That's the number one. I've heard comments on the number 1 jersey. Not my personal favorite.
John Farr, puck loose.
Oh, my Lord. What a play by the Prohibition defenseman to have presence of mind to clear it to the corner.
It's not out of danger, though. John Farr fires, and it's blocked away. And can Prohibition get it out? I'm kind of seeing a trend here. In my game, they tried to spread the skill out on each line. I'm starting to see that Prohibition's got a pretty weak line, and then they got good lines. So there's quite the skill gap in this tournament, Guy. You got between A-level players to ADL, so you don't want to get caught out on the wrong shift.
Yeah, and you got to balance those lines properly. The last game with the sports page, Sina Hansen almost single-handedly brought them all the way back. Down 3-0, scores 2 goals, 3-2. Almost scored a third, but they give up a late goal to Glauner, and it ends 4-2. But Sina Hansen had a great game.
Well, she's fantastic. She's a fantastic player. She played Division I college hockey, and she's gracing our ice here in Huntsville.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah. I mispronounced her name last night and just said Senna, and she goes, it's Cena, like John Cena.
And we got local legend Landon here.
Here comes Glauner. He's stopped by the Prohibition defenseman.
Mike took a tumble. Oh, and he scores! Glauner sends the D-man into the boards, and then he snipes one top shelf.
Oh, the goalie knew better. He had his glove up, thought he had it, and just for some reason missed it. Glauner notches the first one, and that puts the Thirsty Turtles up 1-0.
That is an incredible play. a much better play than the average beer leaguer is Andrew Glauner, as you could see his edge work there on his skates. A beautiful shot there to the top shelf. 1-0 Turtles early on here in the first period, Guy.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about it in the last game there, Jacob, but this is an interesting tournament because you don't enter as a team. You're entering as an individual player, and then you're into a draft. So you're going to be on a team with a variety of levels of skills, which I kind of like.
I love it. I thought the draft last night was fantastic. You were the MC, by the way. You did a fantastic job.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And I think it's great because I'm playing on my team that I'm playing on. I've never played with anybody of any of those guys before, so I think it's a great way to build camaraderie, get guys to know each other better, and to just, I don't know, it's just great. It helps build the hockey community here in Huntsville. Meanwhile, Glauner, doing Glauner things, enters the zone, and he says, not yet, let's go ahead and reset it.
Passes back to number 10, the guy that I like, and I can't remember what his name is, but here come the Prohibition
That's
back
Michael
the other way.
Newman with a great shot, goes off the glove there of Sirach, not out of play. Newman battling in the corner, and the Turtles looking to clear it. They're going to play it off the boards and get it out of the zone and reset.
Now here they come back the other way. Turtles out of their own end, number 9. Dipsy Doodle pass behind himself.
He tried to go for the little backhand
He picked it up
pass.
again, and now it's a 3-on-2.
This is just pure athleticism here, Guy.
It was kind of the same movement as Glauner, just slower, sort of a slow motion.
Slower, and the shot not as strong, but you know what? Why not? And then Turtles just decide, why don't we just give the puck away? Let's give it to Prohibition, see what they got here.
And number 5 for the Prohibition over the blue line, dumps it down low. Number 10 for the Turtles snaps it out into the neutral zone, and they're going to fire it back down into the Turtles' end.
They're just kind of playing a little bit of pitch and catch here between D-men right now.
Here comes number 10, this kid we like. Stick handling into the middle, into the slot. Couldn't get a shot off, though.
Physical play there, throwing the body.
By the way, we did have several penalties in that last game with the Turtles and the sports page. A young guy you might know, Heath Ware, involved in a little scuffle with Glauner.
Well, Heath Ware's from Shawinigan, so he can't help himself. He's a heck of a player, but
great guy too.
Yeah, he is a great guy, and he made the cup that we'll be seeing probably tomorrow when they hand that out.
That can't be icing, but they're going to call it. Referees doing their job just on top of everything, which is nice to see. And speaking of Mr. Ware and the cup, look who's down to our left there, Jacob, on camera, young Connor Ware.
Oh, how about that, you know?
It's his second time. We had him last week for one of the championship games, and he did a heck of a job. And today is his 13th birthday.
Oh, well, happy birthday to him. I wouldn't want to spend my 13th birthday doing this, but either way, good for him. And, that's something I love about this rink. You see a lot of father-son combos here in Beer League. It's definitely a family affair, always out here. And that's wonderful that Heath has a son out here today.
Yeah, it is. It's great. And like you said, you see families together here for a lot of this hockey stuff. Not just for this tournament, but we've seen it for a lot of games all through the season. And it's kind of fun to watch. Yeah,
that longest game, I remember Robert Crouch had like 6 kids in the box there with me, and half of them were rooting for him and the other half weren't. So
the funny thing about Crouch, I talked to him at the last game there this couple weeks ago now, and he said, my kids call me Bigfoot now because Landon gave him that moniker because he's big and burly and the hair and the beard. And he said, I hope they never stop calling me that.
I was going to say it's a great name to be given. There's a lot of options. I mean, the Refrigerators lived on for another guy, but Bigfoot's a good one to have.
Yeah, and he's a good goalie too, which is nice.
Fantastic goalie, horrible outside of the net, though.
Yes. Well, back in the neutral zone, picked up by Farr. It's 1-on-1. Farr comes back for the Turtles shot. That's deflected high and out of play, and that's actually going to go outside the netting.
It's another souvenir, and bring it on up for Guy to sign to devalue that puck.
If only one of those kids would bring it up to us. Well, folks, this is game number 2 for us today. So we've got 2 sheets of ice here at this facility here in Huntsville. So while we were doing the last game, Jacob was actually playing on the other, and it ended up 1-1. Was a heck of a game, he said.
I thought it was a good game.
Yeah.
I mean, we should have won. We outplayed them. That's why I'm wearing a hat. I didn't want everybody to see the sweat hair. I tried to wash my hands. My gloves are not the best smelling, so if they're in your face, I apologize.
But great goal work by Everett.
Yeah, Everett the Mountain, they call him. Mount Everett is kind of the nickname that they gave him. But he was fantastic last game, so give him a shout-out. He outplayed all of us. First star, for sure.
Well, good for him. But that game ends 1-1, and we're here 1-0, Turtles over the Prohibition. That shot kind of got deflected, flipped up, but Schrock had his eye on it, grabbed it, and now we have a face-off to the right of the Turtles goalie.
I was going to say, Guy, we haven't really seen a grade A chance in probably 5 to 7 minutes here.
Not much threat. Shot from the point, save, and we're going to do it again at the face-off circle. Crow and Glauner are across from each other at the circle.
Yeah, and Crow going no visor. I think every time Crow plays, he takes off another piece of equipment.
He'll be down to just shin pads here before long.
Or maybe just his chin strap that he wears.
There you go. Puck comes all the way around on the left wing. Glauner couldn't hold it. It goes down low, number 10 of the Prohibition behind his own net. He's just keeping one hand on that stick. I don't know why he's doing that, but it seems to work.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to matter to him. And if I were him, just take it all the way between his legs. He gets taken down.
And that's another penalty. Number 10 went to the sin bin last game. He drove a guy's head into the glass. He said it was on accident, but I don't think it was.
Well, I'll tell you what. If I have a guy putting the puck between his legs like that, you have free reign to take a run at him.
He was trying a little fancy dipsy doodle. Almost worked. Watch it. Here it is, replay.
What does the guy think? He's Crosby, for God's sakes? What are you doing?
Number 10 said, not on my day.
No, that's a good play by 10. That's a good penalty. You know, if someone's going to go between their legs, don't let them score on you after the fact.
Yeah, I mean, he was in close to the net, but had he not stopped him, he might have had a good shot. Who knows?
Yeah, he kind of slowed himself down. 5 goes down trying to sell the penalty like a good European soccer player, but the ref does not give it to him.
They get it down the ice, and I'm not sure why we're calling icing.
I'm not certain. I think they believe the puck may have gone into the bench, and I think it hit off Crow's glove.
Okay.
Crow's just a puck magnet. It's always buzzing near him.
Even when he's not on the ice, he's making crucial plays.
In the puck, could have hit him in the face, like we mentioned. No face mask for that guy.
Power play for the Prohibition as number 10 for the Turtles is in the sin bin. Here comes Glauner now, shorthanded. Shot, saved by the goalie. By the way, Glauner scored a shorthanded goal at the end of the game just prior to this one.
Yeah, he can score anyway. And here's Tyler Betts. He's a great player, plays for the Kraken and Iron. Used to play for Mississippi State, as Betts there in the corner, and Glauner steals it from him. Let's see if Glauner tries to go coast to coast. He gets past 1, he gets past 2. Andy Hall, though. Nice defensive play by Andy Hall. And here's Luke Switzer. He's the captain of the Jackwagons as he takes it down the right wing and will fire it out of play. Why not?
Switz takes the impossible angle with the impossible shot, and it goes nowhere.
Goes nowhere. But I'll tell you what, Switz is a great player, and he's an even better guy. He reached out to me on Facebook. I recently became a captain. He goes, hey, do you want these 2 players? I go, sure, I'd love them. 2 days later, Tommy says, no, I'm taking them.
Hey, he tried.
He tried. But, and they were good players, so I appreciate it, Switzy.
All right, face-off down to the right of Schrock. Back to Switzer on the point. He loses it in his feet, but gets it back down low. Gobbled up by the Turtles, though, number 5 behind his net. Oh, he tries to get it out. Bad play.
Oh, how does that get out of the zone?
That puck knuckleballed itself out of there.
Oh, that's way offsides. Yeah. You got to call
Number 4 just couldn't get out of the end in time there. Switzer didn't see him, and he tried going in. But that's going to bring us outside of the blue line face-off, and that penalty is now done.
Not many chances on that power play, Guy.
No. I think actually Glauner had a shot on that net. Short-handed, so.
Well, and the goalie looked like he was taking a blast from a cannon.
He did. Glauner's got some snap on the shot.
Oh, he does. I was trying to have him teach me how to shoot better, and I realized it'll never happen.
Oh, that guy's not a teacher, I'll tell you that. Number 9 out front, can't get the puck on, and here come the Prohibition back the other way. Number 4, up over his own blue line.
Oh, boy. Oh, I thought he was going to get run.
I thought Switzer was going to deck his own player, but Switzer was actually looking for a...
Switzer had his head up. The other guy did not.
Yeah, Switzer needed a line change, and he made it there. And here comes number 9 back the other way. It's a 2-on-1. 9 back over to number 6. He shoots. And a great save by the Prohibition goalie. Wow, what a play by the Turtles.
Yeah, the Turtles, it's a great break out there. Number 9 gains the line. 6 is in a great position to get it. It's a backhanded pass right in front of the net. He didn't get great wood on it, but either way, it's a fantastic save by the goalie because he's moving left to right to be able to cover that spot.
Absolutely. And in those situations, good shot or not, you want it on the net, and that's what they did.
Exactly, because you can have a rebound. Sometimes, though, you want to hold the puck just a second longer because after the goalie's kind of dropped down, you can find a spot. I'm acting like I could do it. I can't. I'm just, I know what to do. I just don't always execute.
But you can totally describe it. Now here come the Turtles back the other way.
Oh, this guy's fast.
Yeah, 13 actually had a great game last game as well. Tries to get it up front. Actually stopped by Crow. Good defensive play.
Yeah, Crow's always willing to muck it up. I love it.
Dickeroff classically shooting at another 10 or 12 feet wide.
I think that was a bit of a slap pass, but either way.
Yeah, I'm not going to give him that much credit.
Nobody's really thinking out there. We're just like, oh, God, the puck's on my stick. Get it off my stick.
Here comes the Prohibition now trying to get it out over. And they do, but look at number 3. He scoots back like
That's the fastest he's ever gone. That's Bradley Spangler for the Jackwagons there.
I was going to say, I've never seen that guy move that fast in my life.
He actually got last in the skills comp, if you remember.
That's right. John Farr trying to get it out, brings it over his blue line.
Oh, I love me some John Farr. There goes the big guy, Pat Maroon. He fires it. A little bit wide, guy.
Bit wide, but had the right idea. Could have passed over, but 12 was not open, or 13 was not open, so it was a good play by Farr. Now behind his own net, number 10 for the Prohibition.
When in doubt, shoot it wide, guy.
Nice little deep there on Farr.
Yeah, this is Michael Newman now with the puck. He finds Bergerac, fires it.
Oh, man, I thought that was in. Good save by the goalie, and here come the Turtles back the other way. Big John Farr's got a man on his wing.
Oh, look at that handling.
Farr breaks in on net, shoots, scores! 5-hole Farr, that's what we call that kid.
John Farr, he's got like a Chara-like reach out there. He uses his big body to get around the D-man. Full confidence, one hand on the stick, and then he fires it through the 5-hole. Fantastic play by John Farr.
Yeah, that was a great presence of mind there, and I'm not sure if we already looked at the replay or if we have that on replay. No, our technical director is on a lunch break.
You got to eat your chicken fingers every now and then.
Well, it's a strict union shop we have here, too, and the union steward was just by and said, I don't want that kid working through lunch.
Listen, I'm only getting $2.99 an hour, so I need to talk to this set union.
Here come the Prohibition.
This is Quinn and Kirby here on the right side, and he fires it wide. And I'll tell you what, John Farr, now that I'm seeing him in this Turtle jersey, he's a Bowser. That's a Bowser-like presence.
Shot Pat. Oh, that was so close. Number 9.
That's Kirby right there. He was planted on the back door. Andy Hall made a fantastic pass, and it should have resulted in a goal, but it does not. And Glauner's probably just going to finish out the period here by himself.
18 seconds to go. Up on the left wing, left for number 10. And this is the guy who just had a penalty. He's going to pass it back to 12, and that's going to do it. 6 seconds to go in the period. Around the boards on the left wing, number 5 tries to get it out, succeeds, and that's going to do it, folks. 2-0 Turtles over the Prohibition after 1.
Well, it's a great period for the Turtle. They played fantastic. It was, the start of the game, Turtle was all over them. Then we had about a 10 to 15 minute lull. I mean, if you kind of have been watching this broadcast, me and you were just kind of screwing around the whole time talking.
For a little bit.
But then the game opened back up. There was wide open action, and the Turtle took advantage of that. We saw breakouts on both sides. John Farr had a nice breakout pass given up to him. He went down the length of the ice and had a goal. So 2-0 Turtle. If you're the Prohibition, you lost 8-3 this morning. Now you find yourself down 2 after the first period. Got to start wondering mentally, is it starting to wear on them a little bit? Are they starting to maybe kind of give up here? I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here when we start the second period, but Chirac did make a couple of good saves that period as well. So, folks, speaking of advertisers, we want to tell you about one that we've got here who we just love these guys. Town Park Animal Center, Dr. John Mark Russell. He's a veterinarian. He could be a veteran as well. We don't know, but he's a veterinarian. Town Park Animal Center. They're on Oakwood Road in Huntsville, Alabama. Voted one of the top emerging businesses of the year. So one of our sponsors, big shout out to the Town Park Animal Center. Listen, if you've got pets and they need someone to see them, give them a call. Town Park Animal Center, Dr. John Mark Russell. They're on Oakwood Road in Huntsville, Alabama.
Well, I'll have to give him a call. Yeah, I've heard that he saved many pets. I have a small little dog, love her. Her name's Daisy, and I'll have to bring her over there to see Dr. Russell.
I don't know what that drunk fan just yelled from behind us, but we definitely have to call security.
Well, I'm not sure if he's drunk or that's just his personality.
That could be both. Here we go. Back down, and puck goes down into the end of the thirsty Turtles.
Oh my, had a tumble there by number 4.
The 4s kind of got tangled up, or the Turtles 4 hit the blue line and just said, I can't do this.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that blue line, it catches you. We've all seen that famous video. I think it was the red line that got Chase Crow, not to bring it up, but...
I like to remind Chase every time I see him, and he actually knows what's coming. He goes, don't tell me, I know. I am a social media icon.
Well, I'll tell you what, ever since that has happened, I think he's become a lot better player. Really motivated him.
Well, you know what? I will say one thing, and we joke about a lot of this, but seriously, when he moved back to the area, he said, I want to become better, and I think he said he was playing at 3-4 games a week at one point.
He was. I witnessed it. He would get there at 9 in the morning, and he wouldn't be leaving till 10 o'clock at night. It was pretty fantastic. I don't know how his wife puts up with it.
Glauner now over the blue line into the slot. Shot deflected into the corner. Glauner gives chase.
He makes it look so effortless, doesn't he, guy?
He's a great skater.
Oh, a little body there by 11 on the big guy as Glauner still holding it. Tries to play it out to the slot. Nice keep in there by 10. Fires it low, looking for a deflection.
And he got it. Almost went in. And here come the Prohibition back the other way. A little bit of a struggle along the boards there.
Levin slammed his stick on the ice as if he was surprised he messed up.
You cannot be surprised in this league.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you.
Oh, I know I'm bad. I don't ever get mad when I do bad things.
Here comes Prohibition back the other way. This is number 14. I can't remember this kid's name.
That's Michael Newman.
That's
down
Newman.
there. Yeah, he's a good
This
player.
kid's pretty good. Yeah, I like the way he plays.
He's
Newman
got a
into
good
the slot.
shot. Oh. Nice block there by Glauner, and if I was Glauner, I would not pass this puck. I would go coast to coast and just zip it into the corner. Let's see what he does.
Crow on Glauner. Glauner across to number 4. Oh, that was deflected at the last second. So, folks, just in case you're wondering, when you see numbers on these jerseys, and let's say, like on the ice right now, we have number 14 Glauner and number 14 Newman. That means they were in the same round of the draft last night. Oh, here comes Crow.
Big Chase. Here comes Crow Daddy. Fires!
Oh, I thought he had it. Good save by Schrock. Good shot by Crow, but he just couldn't get it past him.
That's a fantastic shot there by Chase Crow. He did a little bit of a snapshot trying to elevate it over Sirach's glove, but as we know, Sirach's glove is hard to beat there, and a great save. But a good opportunity to Chase Crow. If he would have put that in, we got an interesting game of 2-1. Prohibition still finds himself down by 2. They need to get one here in this period,
You know,
guys.
it's funny. We were just talking, and there wasn't much happening, and all of a sudden we had a 2-on-1 breakaway.
That's beer league, though, you know.
It is. You got to keep your wits about you.
It's a lot of nothing and then moments of potential brilliance that doesn't always happen.
Face off to our left, shot back to the point, blocked, and here comes the Turtles back the other way. Number 9 built up a burst of speed, but unfortunately it was not fast enough.
Didn't amount into much as Tyler Betts back there for the Prohibition. Great defenseman.
Yeah, I like the way Betts plays. Good kid.
Yeah, and he's a hard player, and he knows how to play hockey.
Oh, there's a pass up to Newman. Newman's got it. Far in the corner shot. Just wide of the net. I think a bit of a save by Schrock, maybe.
Yeah, could have hit off the pad. Look at Crow. A little bit of a body check
Crow
there.
Stacks him up the blue line. Good play by Crow, but Crow said, I'm winded. I need some break.
Yeah, he takes some 5-minute shifts, though.
He does. He's getting his money's worth. And the puck goes the length of the ice. That's off. No, that's icing. We're going to come all the way back into the Prohibition end of the ice. You know, they kind of did this in that last game. It was very close all the way through most of 2 periods, and then I think their tanks got a little empty, and it ended up a bit of a 8-3, I think it was, but that game was a lot closer than you realized.
Yeah, they need to get one here to kind of get their legs motivated.
Yeah.
If they drop down 3-0, you could probably see the effort level for them start dropping.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. I agree. Good steal by number 13. 9 bounces it back down along the boards here. Little bit of scrambly play here in the neutral zone.
It's get it on your stick, get it off your stick, and get it nowhere.
Who's this kid here, 13? I like the way he plays.
I'm not exactly
what a pass to far.
Oh, Big John, no.
I don't think that was offside.
I don't think so either. You know, I was going to mention something. In my game, I only had 1 referee. And I see that there's 2 refs out here, so I'm glad that we're starting to multiply the refs.
Yeah, we've got 2 refs. One doesn't care and the other can't see, but other than that, they're good guys. Face-off just outside of the Prohibition end. Farr's going to take center face-off here.
Imagine taking a face-off against that behemoth of a man.
Farr is a good guy, I'll tell you. I'm not biased, though. I'm just stating a fact.
Exactly. No, he's a great guy.
Okay, good pass here, number 13.
He's got some wheels.
He's breaking in, steered to the corner. He's got Farr in front of the net. If you can just get him the puck.
Oh, the
Shot
one-timer
just wide.
opportunity.
That puck comes out. They're going to have to reorganize outside of the blue line.
That's good puck movement, though. You know, they play it from inside to out. They get it back up to the point. Turtles are definitely have a lot more zone control here. So here they go for another opportunity. Number 6 moves in. Fired, block over to John Farr, and it goes just off his stick. Oh, you don't board battle with Farr. It lived to tell the tale.
Farr's taking it easy on those kids. He's not pushing too hard. Shot, good save. Puck in the corner, Farr back to 13. Shot, he scores!
Oh, what a play there.
John Farr. Wow, we just talked about it.
He's all over the game. He picks up the puck in the corner there. A little backhand dish out in the slot.
Let's take a look at the replay here, Jake.
Yeah, there's a rebound. It goes out wide. John Farr, he just knows where his guys are. Backhanded pass, and 13 fires it right
Beautiful
through.
Play. Farr took one little look over his shoulders. He headed to the quarter. He saw 13 in the slot, gave him the puck. Bingo, bango, bongo.
And Farr with a goal and an assist, and now we just need the fight for the Gordie Howe hat trick. And if you want a guy to fight, he's the guy.
And here comes Farr back the other way again. Farr over the blue line. Poke check. Comes to number 13. He's got it, and he gets over the blue line. Leaves it for Farr. Farr's going to take a slap shot.
Why not? Wind that baby up.
He said, I paid for this stick. I'm going to use it and abuse it.
Warranty's almost up on it the way he's playing.
Farr couldn't catch the speedy number 3 for the Prohibition. It's a 2-on-2.
Oh, nice backhanded pass, and then he hits the guy. Are you kidding me? He does a little backhanded pass and then throws the shoulder right into him.
Who looks to the referee and says, are you seriously not going to call a penalty? And he said, buddy, that guy couldn't stop. Here's the replay again. Watch 3. He drops the pass. 10 gets in his way, and 3 just shoves him down like a bad habit and said, out of my way.
You know, actually, that's Tyler Brannon, so I know for a fact that was not a mistake.
Tyler was on camera last game, too, so Tyler also getting his money's worth here.
I love that, though. You know, your team's down by 3. That's a good way to get the boys going on the bench.
Yeah, and I like the fact there wasn't a call. I thought that was good.
I like that. I mean, I'm surprised that the guy that got knocked over did nothing about it, though. I mean, you know, get your money's worth to it. You know, throw something back.
Hey, listen, last game, the commissioner had to come down and talk to both captains and tell them to slow your roll a little bit, boys. Too aggressive. So here come the Turtles. It bounces up over center. Number 10 for the Prohibition chops it back, comes out and picked up by 7. Now this kid's pretty good
this
too.
This is Mr. Crow.
Crow looking for someone to pass to.
Crow's going to battle in the boards here. He's most likely going to win that battle.
Puck bounces around the boards up on the right wing.
Turtles trying to get it out, and they do so. But Burak was over there, and Turtles are able to clear it and move it over. And now it's Newman trying to find Crow. Crow, nice little one-handed play. He gains the zone. Dickeroff's on Crow. He leaves it for Peasley. That's Papa Peasley.
Oh, that was almost a nice little play that ended in a shot on net, but just a bit wide. Another shot wide of the net, down low in the corner now. A couple of players going after it.
That's Papa Peasley, gets it up to Newman. Newman gains the circle, trying to throw it in the middle. And I'll tell you what, Andrew Glauner's been playing a lot of pickleball lately, and I think that's why he has his hand-eye on point.
That was a sweet hand-eye coordination there. A little 3-foot high off the ice pass, and Glauner picked it out of the air and knocked it up into the beam, and we have a face-off in front of Black Jacques Chirac.
Well, Chirac, he's a fantastic netminder. I don't want to say what he's on right now, but he's doing a great job in net so far, Guy.
Yeah, he had a great game just prior to this one, 4-2 win. And here comes
stick handling there behind the net, and a breakout pass.
Oh man, what a great pass! Glauner just couldn't keep it on his stick. Into the corner, Glauner picks it up, tries to dish it across, nobody there. Back to the blue line, kept in by number 10, who just made that great pass.
Oh, he's zipping the puck, and I don't know if the guys have the hands to manage it, but...
No, I think you either got to have special tape on your stick or a certain skill level they haven't paid for yet.
Well, I put a lot of wax, but it doesn't make a difference.
Puck goes length of the ice. It is not icing. Chirac behind his net. casually bounces
Yeah, I was
it
going to
out
say he's having
number
a field
10.
day behind his net.
Number 6. No, that did not come out.
I don't think it came out either, but the two-man crew is going to call it offsides, and that is going to get the blue bench pretty red, to be honest.
Jacob, you know what those refs and you and I have in common with each other? We were both about 90 feet away from that call, but they had the brains to make it. We didn't. Now, we did have a little better angle from up here. We didn't think it came out, but it was close. Good call by the refs.
Yeah, you never want to dog the refs, especially in beer league. You know, they don't get paid enough either.
No, good guys. Actually, a former student of mine was refereeing the first 2 games this morning. All right, Turtles try and get it out, kept in by the Prohibition. They shoot it back down low behind the net, picked up by number 5.
He tries to get it out, unable to do so.
Oh, just couldn't get that. There it is. Oh, handcuffed him. Good try by the Prohibition. I think you're right, Jacob. If Prohibition can score this next goal, 3-1, it's going to get them back in it.
Yeah, they're starting to slow down a little bit. They need this next goal. But meanwhile, here comes the Turtle down on the right side here. Guy looks like he's barely
Oh, that was so close. Number 4 just couldn't get his blade on the puck. And here we come back the other way. It's the Prohibition. Up to number 13. Dickeroff taps it back into the neutral zone.
It's Tyler Betts now with the puck as he tries to move it in. He gains the zone. It looks like the Turtle are able to clear. They got all 3 of their forwards in one spot, but here comes number 4 moving on in. 5's there. He
Shoots.
fires.
Oh, what a save.
Oh.
Was that a deflection or a save? That was unbelievable.
I think it got knocked before it went out, but meanwhile, Dickeroff keeps it in, shoots it low, and a great job there by the goalie to have a stick down to cover the 5-hole.
By the way, we heard when this goalie showed up for the locker room today, they handed him a bag of equipment and said, guess where you're playing? And he didn't even know where that was. What do you mean between pipes? What is that?
Well, he's doing a great job for a guy who's never suited up before.
He leaves it behind his net for number 12, Switzer. Switzer knocks it up. Was that Switzer?
I believe so, yeah. He kind of a little bit of a Frodo Baggins type character.
Yes, back again. Switzer's got it now.
He's searching for the ring.
Oh, good pass. Up over center, got lost in his skates, couldn't get it back.
It was almost too good of a pass, I guess, and so Switzer says, I'm not going to give it to you this time. Let me give it to somebody else.
Switzer's going to do it.
He almost went down.
Switzer said, I'm going to do it on my own, and by do it on my own, I mean barely. Now the Turtles back over the blue line. Oh, Farr's got it now down in the corner. Farr looking for somebody out front. Great pass. Oh, good defensive play by number 10. Lifted the stick.
That was a cheeky stick lift.
That was
very well executed.
Great defensive play. Number 9 thought for sure he was going to get a shot on that. Now we come back the other way. Farr's got it. It's a 2-1-1. Farr.
He's got
good
Spangler.
Pass to number 3. Oh, what a beauty. Spangler just couldn't hold it on a stick there. Jacob lost it. And now it's back the other way.
Yeah, it's a great pass there by John Farr. He's just all over the ice. You can feel his presence, and you can see it every shift. Crow's out there as well. And if you're the Prohibition, you need to find your big-name guys. And here's one of them, Michael Newman, as he tries to get around the boards here, unable to do so. Turtle plays it in. It's far left side. He's got nobody there, so he winds up and fires it into the glove.
What a shot and what a save by the goalie. Farr said, listen, I've done enough skating. I'm not going any deeper. I'm going to whip this one, and he did. 109 miles an hour. That was clocked.
Well, Farr looked around. He saw he had absolutely no help, but he figured, why not wind up for a beauty? And that's a great slap shot. Slap shots are hard.
Watch Switzer. Switzer comes along the boards. Oh, just couldn't get his balance.
Ice almost caught him there. Oh, let's get a battle in front of the net here. Oh, it's Brannon going to mix it up a little bit.
Good save by the goalie. He didn't actually have full control, so that was a okay in my books for the Turtles to go after that loose puck.
Yeah, my rule is you can always give like one jab at it, and then after that, get the heck out of there.
3:44 left in the second period. Turtles 3-0 over the Prohibition. Prohibition looking for their first win of the tournament. It'd be nice to see them get a couple goals here.
Well, they got the guys on the ice that can score, so they need to take advantage of it, and Glauner's not out there on defense for the Turtles, so this is the matchup that you'd want to try to score here, guy.
Yeah, Glauner's going to, just watch, he's going to be looking for, and here he comes.
Oh, now he's out there.
3-on-2, here come the Turtles. Glauner on the right wing, scooting in towards the net. Shot, And either that was a goal and nobody cheered.
What a save there by the goalie. It's fantastic move.
That was a huge save off Glauner.
I think the goalie's as surprised as we are that he was able to save it. And look at here. Glauner, he extends the puck, puts it on his backhand, and I think the goalie just got it right there where the pad was in his blocker. And a fantastic save. That keeps this game at 3-0. Prohibition needs to get out of the period with at least only a 3-goal deficit. But Glauner fires a missile. That was in the face area of Chase Crow. Maybe he'll put on a mask next game.
Puck comes out front now. And that is tipped forward by Newman. And Glauner gives chase. Yeah, you could have called that, I suppose, but it's a good non-call. Glauner now up on the right wing, and he gets it all the way down. Switzer picks up that errant pass. Switzer over on his right side. Can't get the puck out.
And that will get the puck out. And he'll get it all the way out
fired
for an
the
icing.
length of the ice. And that brings us down to the 2-minute mark of the second period.
Yeah, still the Prohibition are trying to battle their way back in, and this has just got beer league written all over. You're just seeing all this alcohol here. Not sure what the ad is.
This is actually the Prohibition bar here in Huntsville, Alabama.
Oh, how about that?
Yeah, our
it's a good-looking drink.
Nate Harbour went around to all of the bars and got a little B-roll for us and $35 worth of free drinks.
I hope so. I will hold him, too. It looks like they even serve food. How about that?
Tell you, that's some great camera work right there.
High quality. Everything the Bandits broadcast, high quality.
Well, a minute and a half to go in the second period, and that puck was hit with a glove, and we're going to have a face-off down here in the Prohibition's end. Buck 14 left on the clock, drop, shot, saved by the goalie, and we're going to do it again.
That was a shot there off the face-off. Is that you going into the Thirsty Turtle?
Yeah, couldn't you tell? There was like a permanent shadow over my feet there. Shot, tipped into the netting, and we're going to have another face-off.
You know, I've actually been to this bar, the Thirsty Turtle. They are fantastic. They got darts. They got a pool table.
Yeah.
Really good atmosphere, great vibes, fantastic bar staff. I'll probably be going there tonight, for God's sakes.
Well, I met the owner, and I can't remember her name now off the top of my head. Super nice, very friendly. There. Now here comes Prohibition now. They chop it ahead. Number 6 is going to give chase.
Oh, big Andy
Cut in front
Hall.
of the net. Andy, I like what Hall did there. I like that move to the net, putting pressure. Chirac just stepped up, though, and made the save.
Well, that's a great, powerful move there by Andy Hall. As you see, he's coming down the left wing. He's got one hand on his stick, and he's just driving the net the whole way. Chirac does a great job of coming a little bit out of his crease to kind of poke check it with his pad almost.
He did. That was a good poke check there.
And that's the difference maker. But that's a great play by Hall to have the confidence to drive to the net rather than just gain the zone and take a shot way far out. So great job there by Hall.
Good play by Hall, good play by Chirac. That's going to do it, folks. Ended 2 periods, 3-0 Turtles over the Prohibition. And I'm here with Jacob Murphy, who played earlier just before this game.
And I will be on the ice after. I'll be on the ice for the next game as well.
So you're doing double duty. We appreciate you coming up here and broadcasting with us. So thank you for doing that.
Well, I'm having a great time, and you guys are paying me excellently, so I appreciate it.
We're paying him. It rhymes with air and has the same meaning, and that's what he's getting paid, folks. All right, just a real quick throw out to our sponsor for this game. Dr. John Mark Russell. He's a veterinarian there at the Town Park Animal Center on Oakwood Road here in Huntsville, Alabama. They were voted one of the top emerging businesses in Huntsville this year. So if you got any pets and you want to have them taken care of, get on down to the Town Park Medical Center and Animal Center and have a talk with Dr. John Mark Russell, and he'll look after you and your pet.
Saved my cat!
And one of our fans, you probably heard that, Dr. John saved his cat, and so that's a good thing.
Well, I went there the other week with bird flu, and he told me to get out.
Wow. Wow, how perceptive he is. Out with bird flu. All right, we're getting ready for the puck to drop for the third period. I don't know what Glauner was doing in the penalty box there.
Well, I was talking to Crow's wife, actually, so Crow came down and said, "What are you doing, buddy?"
Okay, that's what it was. Something. There were some fisticuffs about to take place there.
I'd take Chase Crow any day on that match.
Yeah, you and me both. All right, here comes the puck drop for start of the third period. Big John Farr at center against the Prohibition center.
And what a game Farr has had. He's got a goal, he's got an assist, and he's been all over the ice, baby.
Yep. And even that last game we talked about earlier in the last period, John had 4 or 5 shots in that last game, which is great. Puck down low. Farr cruising around. Number 11 picks it up for Prohibition. Farr's got it now. Farr trying to get a shot, couldn't get it off, and here comes the Prohibition.
Yeah, that's a great back check play there by number 11, as he knew don't let Farr take that rip, so he came from behind. Good stick lift there.
Yeah, very nice.
Does not amount into anything, though, as the Turtles. Oh, I thought Farr was going to run him. Meanwhile, breakaway opportunity. Here comes John Farr. Oh, he tries to make the move, but number 10 says, not today, I say.
Little crafty, that number 10. Also, he's a very good player, which helps.
Hey, he's a good player. I mean, if you played for the University of Alabama, you got to be somewhat decent. You're better than the average beer leaguer, we'll say that.
Yes. That pass was intercepted, batted out of the air, shot back down into the Turtles' end, and here comes Dickerov.
Yeah, the Turtles just look like in complete control of this game, Guy. They don't seem worried. They don't seem nervous. And it almost is like they've taken the foot off the pedal, but still maintaining a 3-goal lead.
Yeah.
So we'll see if Prohibition can take advantage of that.
Good work there by Dickerov. Shoots the puck low, gets it out of the corner, but the goalie makes a save. And we're going to have a double line change, both teams now. I think you observed it earlier in that last period, Jacob. I think some of the gas tanks are getting a little low now.
They're definitely getting low, and the drink tanks are getting high. And actually, this morning they said the water wasn't working. I tried to fill up my water bottle, and they're like, oh, we don't have any water. And I'm like, this is not good.
Well, that's weird.
So hopefully that's been fixed, because I definitely am going to need some water. I'm just going to keep drinking beer.
Got to have some water for sure. All right, back down low. It's the Turtles. Shoot it up into center.
And
Switzer back with it.
Over to Andy Hall. Hall's got 4 guys on him, and he gets it in deep to Quentin Kirby. Kirby takes it on the half wall. Hall's there in the middle, but Glauner intercepts it. He'll try to get it around Kirby, but he goes down, but he can fall, get back up, and still have the puck. He's just that good.
Glauner now head of steam over the blue line, cutting on net, up high, good save.
I mean, for the guy to take a tumble, get right back up, and then take the puck down the entire length of the ice, and then execute a strong backhand on that, I mean, he's just impressive, and I don't blame people for slashing him. You start doing that kind of stuff, and...
Well, yeah, you can't catch up to him, so you get a little frustrated.
Got to take him out somehow.
Looking for somebody in front of the net. Dipsy doodle turn and spin down in the corner. Here's number 6, shot. Oh, just wide of the net.
That was a ripper of a shot, though, and if it was on frame, it would have been a goal. That entire side of the net was just gaping wide open.
Number 6 wishing he had that shot over. Maybe we can take a look at that in instant replay. Nope, not today, folks.
You're asking a lot of our guy here, man.
Nate said I could have done it, but I still have ketchup on my finger.
Yeah, he's got a pack of honey mustard, and he's just sticking his hand in it and putting it all over himself.
All right, Chase Crow, face-off down here for the Prohibition. Oh, I thought Newman was going to break loose. Good play by Chase. Now up to number 8.
That's
number 8.
Papa Peasley. He says, I got the 2 best guys on the ice. I don't need them.
Great pass.
What a pass. And a save by Sirac.
Wow, that was an amazing play. Jacob, I think we can take a look at that on instant replay.
Oh, and Nate says, here you go. Here's the replay. Great pass there by Peasley. And Newman just gets all of it, but Sirac does a fantastic job extending the pad and making that save.
Man, we thought Peasley might have lost control of that, but that was a beautiful pass.
He had it the whole way. He said it was calculated. As Newman's battling here for the puck, he gains control. He's looking, nice little play back to himself. Look at this edge work here in the corner. Newman looking for Betts in the middle. Betts picks up the puck, backhand saucer pass. It goes just wide, but it looks like Prohibition's able to keep it in the zone. This is one of their best shifts all day here for Prohibition. They're going to try to have it result in something.
Number 4 looks like a giant oak door. That guy looks strong as steel. He gets the puck, shoots it down the ice. Unfortunately, that's icing, and it's going to come all the way back the other way into the end.
But it was the right play to make. Prohibition was buzzing all over him in the zone, and they just had to get it out.
You got to do that sometimes. Just get rid of the pressure and the chaos.
And they got the fire extinguisher out there, John Farr. They said, enough is enough. Let's put out the big guy.
Shot from the point, about 12 feet high.
Newman.
Oh, good play back to the point. Here comes number 10 now, looking for somebody to pass out front. Oh, shoots it right off number 11's shin pad.
11 didn't move an inch,
didn't
and he
even-
just ate that puck in the shin.
He didn't even make a reaction. Crow has to come all the way back behind his net, picks it up. Oh, he loses it.
And number 9 there gets it. Crow says, no, no, no.
Yeah,
Let me take
Crow's
that
right back on it, like the consummate professional that he almost is. Back now to number 11. He swings it around on the left side to number 9, tips it ahead to Farr. Farr now loses it to number 10 for the Prohibition, and he's going to pass it up to center, and here's Newman.
This is a long shift for this line, but they have been productive out here. But at some point, the guys on the bench got to be saying, hey, we want some ice time. We paid $2. But meanwhile, here comes John Farr. He dishes it off to number 9. 9 gains control. He's looking to play it out in front. Unable to do so. So Farr says, let me go ahead. Let me take that. I know what I'm doing. Kicks it to himself. Farr in front of the net. He fires. Save made by the goalie. When in doubt, give John Farr the puck.
That's
it seems
right.
like that's the motto today, Guy.
Tough angle, but he did the right thing. He tried to get the puck up high. Number 4 was on the side of the net. Had there been a rebound, he might have had a chance, but good save by the goalie, and again, good play by John Farr, getting a shot on net.
Yeah, he's all over it today. I bet he wins this face-off. There it is. Wins it back to his D-man. Number 6 just rims it around. They try to play it out in front, and number 10, who's got his 10-minute shift, is still out there. Nice play up to number 11. And a bit of an errant pass as they're not able to do anything. And the Prohibition dump it into the zone. And that's the classic dump but no chase there in Beer League.
You don't want to overextend yourself now. Number 10 over the
that's
line.
offsides. Yep, they're going to call that.
Just couldn't wait long enough, and number 11 couldn't get out of there quick enough. So we're going to have a little face-off here just outside of the blue line.
Wasn't much of a hustle, though, to try to get back onside. I mean, sometimes when you know you're offside, at least look like you're trying to get back onside.
All I can tell you is that guy's motto is, if you can go slower, I can go slower. And he proved it. Now here come the Turtles up over center. Glauner and I like the way this 13 plays too.
Oh, yeah.
Good stop in the corner. Got the puck. Gets it back over to the, great
What a
pass.
saucer pass to the D-man. He just couldn't handle it. And is Prohibition not going to get this out of the zone?
No, they're not. Kept in by number 3. Back around the boards now. Prohibition got it. They get it out. Glauner was right there, though, just looking to pounce on a free puck if it was there. And that's a offside, a delayed offside, so all the Turtles had to get out of the zone.
They're calling a penalty here.
Oh, they are? That's what that was?
I believe so. Looks like I saw the ref giving the motion for hooking. That or I'm having a stroke. Let's find out.
No, I think you're right. It's number 10.
Oh, they said you taking a 50-minute shift. This is the only way we can get you off the ice.
I'm not saying Crow's out there a long time, but he's got a 5 o'clock shadow after that last shift. Well, we got a hooking penalty, and that's going to put the Prohibition on the defensive.
Face-off won by Glauner. 6 throws it out in front of the net. A nice save there. They try to clear, and they're able to do so as it bounces off 11's stick. Andy Hall gives chase, but unable to get it. Here comes Dickeroff down the right side. Tyler Dickeroff gains the zone, gets into a bit of a mismatch there, but it's Glauner. One hand on his stick going all the way behind the net. Looking, passes to Dickeroff, fires, gets blocked out in front, and Andy Hall will clear.
Whew, that was a pretty good little scramble there. Good play by the Prohibition. I thought Glauner was going to light it up again.
Well, he's somewhat taking a bit of a foot off the pedal every time he passes, but that's good because you don't want to be that guy in this tournament.
Well, Jacob, guess what? We just saw online on our live broadcast, hello from Germany.
Oh, how about that?
Yeah, his name is Da Pra. He is from Germany. We want to give you a big shout out back. Hello to Germany from us here in Huntsville, Alabama.
Well, there's a lot of good German food and influence.
There was a dipsy doodle dive there.
Yeah, Andy Hall took a bit of a tumble. I'm sure our replay guy is working on that.
What a save by the goalie.
What is going on here? This is just peak beer league.
Crazy.
We got a guy from Germany. A guy takes a tumble, pucks in front of the net. I mean, my goodness, guy, it's a high-flying action as 6 goes down again.
Andy Hall's all over the place, including the surface of the ice.
Oh, you got to get those skates sharpened. Shout out to Mike in the pro shop. He does a great job.
Well, I'll tell you what, Glauner, though, trying to guard him sometimes. Oh, good save. High shot. Rebound. Another save.
Oh, my. They're just bodies everywhere.
Everywhere. And the bodies are hitting the floor. That was actually a pretty amazing little series of events. There's several shots, good saves.
Yep, the backhand opportunity whiffed. Number 6 gets some wood on it. The Prohibition guy was just diving in front, takes out the turtle. A guy lost his glove. Another guy lost his bucket.
Glauner shot high on the chest. The guy whiffs on that rebound. Yeah. Boy, that was a lot of shots in a short amount of time. They're good save and good presence of mind by the Prohibition goalie.
Yeah, it's like watching Swan Lake out there.
Yeah, Switzer bangs it down the ice.
Let's see if they have the guts to call icing, and they do not. So,
and we have another shout out here. Magdalena from Canada says hello on our live broadcast.
Some poutine for her.
Yeah.
Send it over.
Thank you, and a hello to you, Magdalena. Thank you for watching. Turtles now dump it in. Number 5 shot stopped by Crow. And here come Newman and number 10 back the other way. It's a 2-on-2.
Newman looking, just plays it.
That was the right idea, though. That was the right idea.
You know, as they say, have you ever seen that movie Django? They say, right idea, poor execution.
That's right. Newman's got it now. Back in front, shot. Good save by Schrock. We haven't called his name for a while. It hasn't been a lot of action down here.
Well, and sometimes when you're a goalie and you're kind of just standing there wondering when is the next puck coming, it's hard to stay in the game, and he makes a great save there to show, yes, I'm still alive and active.
And the Turtles are back on it, and that shot trickles all the way to the goalie, and he makes a little save. Face-off to, I believe, his right, and waiting for the face-off already is our man Crow. He said
Crow is there and ready to go, and he is ready to win this face-off. Oh, it's against John Farr. I'll tell you what, why don't they just drop the gloves for fun? Let's do it for content here.
The Turtles didn't have enough players out there. Farr wins the face-off, comes back to number 11 at the point. Shot. High head height and hunting and hoping, and it didn't go anywhere.
Well, I'm glad to see that Crow put the glove in front of his beautiful white teeth just in case.
Yeah, you don't need to get that mug yet. Farr now, given chase by Crow. Farr 1-on-3, had a man open, but just couldn't get the puck to him.
Yeah, here's Tyler Betts now for Prohibition. We got just less than 6 minutes. The Prohibition need to get something going.
Tyler Betts is going to try and break this.
Oh, good save there by
Chirac. That kind of fooled him a little bit there. He wasn't sure if he had it or not.
Yeah, I think he was expecting a pass from that, so when Betts fired it on him, I think he felt it in his chest but didn't know where the puck was laying there, and he gets his glove on it to make sure he's got the sure-handed save as we're getting into our Rocket Mortgage Final Five. I don't know. They say that on NBC. I felt like, we'll do it live. Here we go. Tyler Betts fires, and it goes just wide as Prohibition looking for their first goal of the game. They've only scored 2 in the entire tournament, and this could be the shift that they finally score. And even if they do score, Guy, they're still down by 2 goals. So really...
Yeah, at this point, you just have the glory of breaking that shutout. And Chirac does not want to give it up. He gave up the one last game there. He had a...
Oh, you know what? I got to say something. Chirac, I found out last night at the bar, works for Publix and has been down to Lakeland, Florida, where I'm from.
Oh, wow.
My brother works for Publix in corporate, and Chirac was at the corporate office the other day. So small world, he could have been there with my brother.
Here comes Farr now over the blue line. Dumps it towards the net.
Oh, what a play.
Number 13's got it shot, and a great save by the Prohibition goalie.
Yeah, 13 came out of nowhere and was able to get a nice shot on net, and the goalie makes a fantastic glove save.
Let's take a look at it here. Yeah, that's just a trick there by our technical director.
He's just kind of teasing us. He's like, let's show you the end of the replay so you have nothing to talk about. Well done, Nate. No,
that'll teach us to make jokes about our technical director. I think I just got an actual visual of the fan whose cat was saved by Dr. John Mark Russell at the Town Family Animal Center there. Here comes the Prohibition.
Yeah, Quentin Kirby gains the zone. Backhand
nice pass
out in front.
Shot.
Just wide.
Man, that was a great play by the Prohibition.
Well, they did everything but score there, but that's kind of been the motto for them today. Is meanwhile, Glauner says, there's a lot of blue jerseys. I got a yellow one, but who cares?
Glauner had a man wide open, and that guy knew he was not getting a pass, so he just stayed where he was.
Glauner has the zone here. He's looking to fire it, puts it just high. Rebound comes wide. They throw it out in front of the net. The goalie gives a nice nonchalant stick touch there to put it wide. And let's see how the Prohibition break out. It's a breakout pass to no one.
Banging away at it here in the neutral zone. Glauner picks it up, and he jumps back in over the blue line.
Oh, nice move there. Glauner gaining, looking. He's got that whole right side open, and he fires it.
We had a perfect view from here. We knew exactly what he was aiming for, but unfortunately, Prohibition made a good play, and the guy got his backside into that shot and deflected it over and out of play.
Yeah, sometimes when it's a 3-0 game, it's beer league, it's a tournament for fun, you're thinking, do I really want to stand in front of this guy's shot? Well, I'll tell you what, Tyler Brannon is the guy that will die to win a game.
That's right, he will. And the referees had to go get another puck. That's the third one that's gone out of play here.
Well, there's a puck shortage, and,
sure.
you know,
That's
we need to
cutting
get
into
them up
our
here.
budget. Face off now just to the right of the Prohibition goalie.
Crow wins that up to Newman. It's Newman here on the left wing. Puck hits off his skate. Newman tries to gain the zone. He does. Has it here in the corner. He's got options out in front, looking for Chase Crow, and it's knocked away.
Just
by
under
the
2 minutes to
Prohibition.
play.
Oh, they got an empty net here. The Prohibition
I like
pulled the
that.
goalie.
They're going to try and break this shot. Look at Crow now with his foot over the blue line. Dickeroff stops him. Newman.
Let's see if the Turtle can get the empty netter here. No goalie. Big
Ooh,
problem.
Just
Shoots
12
it wide.
feet wide, but could have been wider.
Oh my God, number 3 does everything to clear the zone, including throwing himself into the boards. You gotta love it. You don't see that anywhere else, Guy.
They may have pulled the goalie, but they have not organized the extra attacker exactly. So let's see if Betts can do it now.
You know, Guy, it just hit me in a minute. I gotta be on that ice playing.
You probably need to be going. Hey, we just had another shout out on the live view. Up there in Nova Scotia, Sidney Crosby land.
Yeah, and Nate McKinnon.
That's right. 2 great players in the NHL. And, shot just wide of the net by Crow. Rebound.
Oh, they score!
With under 50 seconds to go, Crow shot, rebound off the boards, and number 10 tucks it home, and Schrock doesn't like that.
Yeah, that is going to ruin Chirac's shutout, but he played fantastic all day, and number 10 is able to bang that in. It's a good shift there. Chase Crow was buzzing. They kept firing it on the net, and that's a good mental win for the Prohibition. Let's look at this replay here. That's the shot that just went way wide. I mean, you just see a wide open cage, and the puck just going wide, and then meanwhile, Brannon goes head first into the boards. Oh, man, that's just really great job by our replay guy. Let's give it up. Nate Harbour doing the hard work out here.
I'll tell you what, Brannon was our camera guy the last game, and I said, you've got what it takes to be a camera guy. He said, what do you mean? I said, you will literally slide into the boards head first, and you don't care.
Yeah, and you know what? His head first in the boards play led to a goal.
Led to a goal. Good play
him.
by Brannon. Well, that's going to do it, folks, here for the second game of our stream today. We saw the Thirsty Turtles play 2 games back-to-back. They won both of them. Prohibition, I thought, played a little better game today. 3-1. They scored with 50 seconds on the clock to break that shutout. Unfortunate for Schrock, but really good play by the Prohibition.
Yeah, and I say my 3 stars of the game, Chirac 1, John Farr 2, and you know what? For the heck of it, let's say Chase Crow 3. Why not?
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I thought all 3 of those guys had great games. Of course, our goalie, Chirac, played very well. Shutout right until under a minute to go. But Crow, I thought also a good game, and I definitely give big nod to John Farr for number 2.
Yeah, John Farr did great. Well, the guy, I'm going to be number 5 in this next game.
All right.
In the white jersey. Take it easy on me.
I'm gonna let you have a lot of shutouts. There's some love. Hey, listen, we're gonna bring in this young guy right beside us here, Cam. Connor, get over here.
Yes, sir.
Folks, this was our camera guy for this game, and Connor here, I want you to stand on this thing right here. This was our cameraman for the last game, and something special is going on for you today. Can you tell everybody why this day is special for you?
It is my 13th birthday.
13th birthday, folks, so we want to give a big shout out to Connor, not only for running our camera today, which was awesome, but also for turning 13, so happy birthday to you, buddy.
Thank you.
And what do you got next? When does your dad's...
He's playing on rink 2 right now.
Oh, he's rink 2 right now. Well, let's go over and take a look at him where we're on a little bit of a break here. They got to flood the ice. We'll be back. Let's go see how your dad's doing.
All right.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Hey.
All right. All right, folks, we'll be back here in a little bit. We're going to shut her down for a few minutes while the ice is flooded. I'm going to walk over to the rink beside us. There's another game going on there, and we're going to see how long it takes for Heathware to get kicked out of that game. Just kidding, folks. We'll be right back. Thank you.